Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty Beyond the Chairs. I am your host, Shakila Janae, and today's episode is coming from a very tender place. Originally, I had planned for this episode to be a conversation with my oldest two children. I wanted us to sit down, talk about life, growth, and transition, and what it feels like to step into a new season as a family. But life has its way of moving before we fully are ready, you know? My daughter has now left for Hawaii. She got married January the 2nd, and she's stepping into her new life, a new home, a new season. And as proud as I am, I would be lying if I said my heart didn't feel it. So today, instead of this being a conversation with them, this is going to be a conversation about them, for every parent, mother, father, guardian, or person who has ever had to love someone enough to release them. Because sometimes the hardest part of love is not holding on. Sometimes the hardest part of love is knowing when to let go and trust that everything you poured into them will go with them. Have a seat. It's Beauty Beyond the Chairs.
It's beauty, it's true. It's life we share. It's more than the surface, it's beyond the chair. Be you, be bold. Don't shrink, don't fear. Your voice, your story, it matters here. It's beauty, it's true. It's life we share. It's more than the surface, it's beyond the chair. Be you, be bold. Don't shrink, don't fear. Your voice, your story, it matters here.
So there comes a time when you look up and you realize your children are not little anymore. Like, what happened? Like, it's like almost overnight. At least that's the way time seems to tick. Do you remember the baby stage, when they were so cute? Either you were breastfeeding or bottle feeding. And, they were just so innocent, little big-headed little babies. Not quit. You remember the first steps, the school clothes, the late nights, the hugs, sometimes the attitudes, the mama, can you help me moments, the tears, the lessons, the prayers whispered over them when they didn't even know you were praying. And then suddenly life starts moving. And one child is married and going into their junior year of college. And the other one is preparing for their senior year and going into the military and getting ready for college as well. Then the younger ones are stepping into middle school and you're like, oh my goodness, everybody is changing. And as a mother, you're standing in the middle of all of it trying to smile, trying to be strong, trying to be supportive, while also trying to figure out, what is this new version of motherhood? What does it even look like? Because nobody really prepares you for the emotional shift. People tell you to prepare them for life, make sure they're well equipped. They tell you to teach them responsibility. Don't let them go out here and be swallowed up by the world because you didn't do your part. They tell you raise them right. Make sure they have morals, respect, and they know left from right, and they know right from wrong. But not many people tell you how it feels when they actually start living the life you raised them for. It's different. Watching my daughter leave for Hawaii was one of those moments that I do not think I will ever forget. It's almost as if time stood still as I watched her walk away. Before she walked away, I didn't even want to let her go. Like, I hugged her once and then I hugged her again, and I didn't want to let go. This is my baby girl. But she's also a young woman now. She's married. She has completed another year of college. She's going into her junior year. She's building her life. She's stepping into something new. And while I'm so proud of her, there is still a part of me that had to grieve the shift. Not because I don't want her to grow. Oh, absolutely not. Like, that's the best part. Not because I'm not happy for her, because of course I'm happy for her. She's loved by an amazing young man. She's living her dreams. She is going for everything that I told her was a possibility for her to have. But because as mothers, sometimes we just grieve quietly. We don't say much. We sometimes hide our tears. We grieve the daily access. We grieve the quick rides. We grieve the random moments. We grieve being able to see their face whenever we want. We grieve the version of life we were used to. And that doesn't make us weak. It makes us human, you know? I had to remind myself that her leaving does not mean she is leaving me. She's just stepping into the life that has been waiting for her. That alone puts a smile on my face. Because there is a difference. Sometimes our children's growth will feel like a loss at first, but really it is evidence that they are becoming. And as much as my heart aches, I have to trust that what I planted in her will speak when I cannot. The prayers will follow her, the lessons will follow her, the love will follow her, the covering will follow her, even across the ocean. She is still covered. And that makes my heart smile. But then I look at my son. Oh my goodness, sunshine. Go, buddy. Go, buddy. My son has finished his junior year of high school. He has found his place of discipline and release through wrestling. I have watched him grow, mature, and push himself and begin to discover his strength in a way that is different from before. And yes, we used to bump heads a lot. And now, he has made the decision to join the Marines after he graduates. This is another kind of release. Because as a mother, when your son starts becoming a man, you feel proud and protective at the same time. You see the strength in him, you see the discipline forming, and you see the focusing, you see the courage. But you also still see your baby. You remember who he was before the world started asking him to be strong. And although he was the baby who experienced the most, and I know that within him there's a strength that's undeniably God sent. That's my burnt survivor. That's my birthday twin. That's the young man who made me realize who I was as a woman. I asked God for someone to love, a man to love, and he gave me my son to pour love into. I remember who he was before the world asked him to be strong. And sometimes as a mother, we have to learn how to honor the man they are becoming without constantly pulling them back into the child we remember. That part is not easy, baby. It is not, but it is very necessary. I'm learning that my job is shifting. I am not here to control his future. I am here to cover him in prayer, speak life over him, remind him who he is, and trust God with the rest. Because the same God who carried him as a child is the same God who will carry him as a man. And I trust the process. I know he will be amazing. And then there's my younger ones. They're transitioning too. They have completed 5th grade and are moving into middle school. That may seem small to some people, but any parent knows that middle school is a whole new world. Baby, new emotions, new pressures, new identities, new securities, new insecurities, new friendships, new questions, And as a mother, I am watching every child in my home shift at the same time. One is in Hawaii, one is preparing for his senior year in the Marines. The younger ones are stepping into adolescence. And I'm standing here realizing that I am transitioning too. Yeah, I am. Because every time our child enters a new phase, we enter one too. We do not get to stay the same version of ourselves and parent them well. There's no way. We have to grow with them. This season has not just been about growth, though. It has been about grief. Our family experienced our first real family loss when we lost one of our dogs who passed away. And some people may say, it's just the dog. Don't do that. But when something has been a part of your home, your routine, your comfort, and your family, the loss is real, bro. Like, it really is. It hits different. It taught us something. It taught us that grief does not always show up how we expect it to. It taught us that everybody processes pain differently. It taught us that loss has a way of making you slow down and pay attention. And honestly, I think that loss prepares us to understand transition in a deeper way, because transition can feel like grief sometimes. Even when something good is happening, you can still grieve what is changing. You can be happy and sad at the same time. Trust me. You can be proud and overwhelmed at the same time. Believe it. And you can trust God and still cry. And you can know it's time and still not feel ready. And that is where I am. I am trusting God, but I am being honest about what this season feels like. Baby, I had to cry on her shoulder. I had to let it out. I had to release it. But then while I was crying, I found myself smiling, because look at God. His hand is all in my life, and I love it. This season is teaching me that motherhood is not just about raising children. It's about being raised too. Motherhood has grown me, baby. It has stretched me, and it has revealed places in me that seemed I didn't even realize it seemed healed, but still needed healing. It has taught me patience. It has taught me sacrifice. It has taught me how to pray when I cannot fix it. And baby, I prayed many a nights for that son of mine. Baby, nobody said it was easy. But nobody said it was hard either. Goodness. It has taught me how to love through fear. It has taught me how to keep showing up even when I'm tired. But now motherhood is teaching me how to release And release does not mean I stop caring. Release means I trust God more than I trust my own abilities to protect them. I remember when King got burned. I remember him running through the hallway, jumping in between that bunk bed. And I remember feeling helpless. And then it clicked in my head, you are his mother. Help him. And I remember the stages after. I remember the funny stares. I remember like how he would kind of shy away and hide behind me. And I had to show him, no matter what you look like right now, you are beautiful, you are amazing, and you are exactly who God created you to be. I will never forget making the song Champion for my babies, because I wanted them to know that no matter what you face in this life, you don't give up. You are a king, you are a queen, and you run your life. And no one can take that away from you. That is hard to say out loud, because as a mother, you want to be everywhere. You want to stop every hurt. You want to catch every fall. You want to give every warning. You want to make sure they never feel pain. But the truth is, we cannot live their lives for them. We can only give them what we have, pray over what we cannot control, and trust that God is with them in places where our hands cannot reach. And I know y'all thought this is gone, but guess what? It's mirror talk time. So today's mirror talk is not just for parents. It is for anybody in transition. Look in this mirror and you ask yourself, what am I being asked to release in this season? Am I releasing a child? Am I releasing a version of myself? A season that has ended? A role I have outgrown? A fear I have been carrying? A need to control everything? Because sometimes the release is not just about people leaving. Sometimes the release is about making room for who you are becoming next. And I had to ask myself, Shakila, who are you becoming now? Because for years, so much of my identity has been wrapped up in making sure everybody else was okay. My children, my family, my clients, my church members, my business, my everybody. But this season is forcing me to ask, who am I when the house gets quieter? Who am I when my children do not need me in the same way? And who am I when God is asking me to trust Him with what I love most? That is not an easy mirror to look into. It is definitely not. But it's definitely necessary. So I hope you take the time to reflect and really look at yourself in that mirror and give yourself the answers that you deserve. Not the answers that you want to hear, but the answers to help you grow and become a better you. So take the time for this mirror talk and really reflect. And don't be ashamed of what you discover about yourself. To my daughter, Delia, I want you to know that I am so proud of you. Watching you walk into this new season has touched a part of my heart that words cannot fully explain. You are not just my daughter. You are a reflection of prayers I prayed when I did not know how God would answer them. You are strong. You are gifted. You are beautiful. You are becoming. And even though Hawaii feels far, my love is not limited by distance. I pray that you walk into every room knowing who you are. I pray that marriage teaches you partnership, patience, love, grace, and wisdom. I pray that you never shrink yourself to fit into spaces God did not call you to. I pray that you keep growing, keep dreaming, keep learning, and keep becoming. And I pray that when life gets hard, you remember that you come from strength. You are covered, you are loved, and you're never alone. And I love you through and through. And I'm always proud of you. To my son, I see you. I see the young man you are becoming. I see the discipline. I see the focus. I see the fighter in you. I see your heart. Wrestling has shown me something about you. It has shown me that you know how to endure. You know how to push. You know how to get back up. And you know how to keep going even when it gets hard, or even when it feels uncomfortable, or even when it hurts a bit. And as you prepare for your senior year in the Marines, I want you to know that I am proud of you. But I also want you to remember that strength is not just physical. Real strength is character. Real strength is integrity. Real strength is knowing when to lead and when to listen. Real strength is being disciplined when nobody is watching. Real strength is keeping God first even when your life starts moving fast. You are becoming a man, and I honor that. But you will always be my son, my sunshine, my little guy. And wherever life takes you, my prayers will go before you. A king, the prince. To the parents listening who is in a season of release, I want you to know I understand. I understand the smile with tears behind it. I understand the pride mixed with fear. I understand quiet moments when you wonder if you did enough. I understand replaying memories in your mind and asking where the time went. But let me encourage you. You did not lose them because they grew. No, you didn't lose them because they grew. What? You did not fail because they are leaving. You did not waste your time because they are becoming independent. This is part of the harvest, you know? You planted the seeds, baby. Now it's time to reap it, honey. The goal was never to keep them little forever, even though that is what I would have loved to have done. I remember, you guys remember that? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. That's what I wanted my kids to say. The goal was to raise them, love them, guide them, cover them, and prepare them to walk. And I ain't talking about that weeble wobbles walk when they first learn to take a step. Because now that they are walking, you have to trust what you planted. Trust the prayers, trust the lessons, trust the foundation, trust the God who loves them even more than you do. Because you must understand, He's got them covered. They are the apple of His eye. This episode is personal because this season is personal. I told you guys that. I'm not just watching my kids transition. I am transitioning too. I remember when I was a kid, then a young adult, then a mother. I am learning how to be a mother in a new way, though. I am learning how to let love stretch across distance. I am learning how to grieve change without resisting growth. I am learning how to trust God when my heart wants to hold on. And I think that is what Beauty Beyond the Chairs is really about. It is not just about what we look like on the outside. It is about the life we are living behind the scenes, the pain we are processing, the growth we are walking through, the prayers we are still holding on to, the beauty that is being built in us beyond what people can see. You feel me? So today I am choosing to release with love. I release my daughter into her new life. I release my son into the man he is becoming. And I release my younger children into the next stage of growth. But I'm holding their hand while they're doing it, especially those younger ones. That's what I was talking about there. And I release myself from the pressure of needing to control every part of the process. Because God is still God in Hawaii. God is still God in the Marines. God is still God in middle school. God is still God in my home. And God is still God in me. And God is still God in you. Thank you all for sitting with me today on Beauty Beyond the Chairs. To every parent, every mother, every person in transition, I want you to remember you can cry and still trust God. You can release and still love deeply. You can miss what was and still make room for what is next. This is not the end of the story. This is just the new chapter, you know? And as always, I pray that you continue to live, heal, grow, and become beautifully fearless. Be you, fully fearless. I am Shaquila Janae, and this is Beauty Beyond the Chairs. The release may hurt, but the growth is still beautiful. Until next time, take care. And remember, it's not on you, it's in you. And what's in you, they can never take away, baby.
It's beauty, it's true. This life we share. It's more than the surface, it's beyond the chill. Be you, be bold. Don't shrink, don't fear. Your voice, your story, it matters here. It's beauty, it's true. This life we share. It's more than the surface, it's beyond the chill. Be you, be bold. Don't shrink, don't fear. Your voice, your story, it matters here.
They say a mother's love is a guiding light, and for Shakia Pridgeon, her world revolved around her children. Tragically, that beautiful light was cut short by domestic violence, a reality no family should ever have to face. Shakia was a loving mother, a cherished daughter, and a bright soul who deserved a long, beautiful life. While we cannot change the tragedy of her loss, we can surround her family and her precious children with the love, security, and support they need right now. If you are able to give, please consider contributing to her family's memorial and support fund. Every bit helps ease the burden on a grieving family. Let's show them that they are not walking this dark road alone. Thank you, and please keep Shakia's children in your prayer.